Okay, so the Widowmaker build is started, I should say. It's a fun go-kart, isn't it?
It is. I'd put it up there with Little Red. Different types of fun. Little Red's more speed. This is more.
Yeah, it's a different type power, I guess. Some of the things I'm going to have to do pretty much immediately is pull the rear axle. I think the sprocket could be just wallered out just a little bit too much. Hopefully I can fix the problem. The sprocket's wanting to walk side to side with me, and which in return is making the chain hit the rear sprocket or the rear pulley on the torque converter. So what I'm thinking about doing is pulling the axle off and checking the axle out, make sure it's straight, and then putting those axle collars on each side of the sprocket to keep it from walking. But I mean, this thing is a torque monster. It definitely does better with Lonnie. He's got 100 less pounds on him, but than I do. But
that might be why I find it so fun.
Yeah, I mean it's fast with me. I mean, for sure. We did forget to tighten the that nut I said I needed to tighten on the torque converter, which I think was the only thing it was doing was not letting the rear pulley engage. You know, because at higher speeds that rear pulley separates, dropping the belt lower, which in return acts like a smaller sprocket on the back, giving you more top end. But we're hopefully going to switch it over to A-arm front suspension because it needs suspension pretty bad.
Yeah.
You'll see in the video that Lonnie bounces around like crazy when he does the big jump. We was hoping to get more footage of him sliding around this tree and some other cool shots, but unfortunately the chain popped off, and then we found out that sprocket was walking, and I'm not going to risk hurting a brand new torque converter for a little bit of video footage. So tonight I'm going to pull the axle off, put those collars on, and put it back together properly. We also have to raise the engine. If you'll notice here that the chain is still hitting that rib on the torque converter. Now, if I raise it probably another inch, that'll get rid of it. So what I'm going to do is take out those original spacers and put 2 pieces of square steel on the front and rear of the engine, so it'll lift it up 2 inches, and that'll, in return, the chain's kind of like that, and that'll position it, you know, at a more of a vertical line. But what do you think this needs?
Suspension for sure. You'll see in the video that I bounce around quite a bit, especially once you land. And when you're coming through all these tree roots, you hit every single one of them, and you feel every single one of them. But even with all the bouncing, it was a lot of fun. And with the suspension, it'll be a lot more fun.
Yeah, oh, it's going to be amazing.
I can't wait for it.
You have to wear these harnesses, that's a fact, or you're going to bang your head off the bars. This thing's like a bouncy house at a birthday party. This thing's ridiculous, but you know, minor adjustments will come. Hopefully a 670cc will come in good timing. You know, we got to grow a little bit before I think we can get our hands on one of those, but that would make this kart the ultimate kart. When I do put the A-arm front suspension, we're going to lengthen it a little bit. I don't think it's going to help the pushing much because it needs more weight up front. But with a little bit more tube work on the front, I think it'll give it the weight it needs to really grip. And these tires are pretty much slick in the middle, so that's probably part of the problem of the pushing. But yeah, anything else to say?
No, just needs a suspension, a little bit longer, and we have some fun on it.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and give us a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. This is Redbeard's Garage, and we're out.